lantern swayed, where gold changed hands and the truth was delayed. A smile at the threshold, a lie dressed thin, a hand through the gap where the locks wore skin. I started with trinkets, with watches, with rings, with names left loose on invisible strings. A glance, a misstep, a whisper, a grin, and no one could tell what had already thinned. First coin, then trust, first mask, then key. Every guarded door leans a little into me. I take what the cracks let in. I move where the lines grow thin. A thought, a gift, a stolen spark, a road cut open through the dark. You call it luck, I call it design. A patient hand inside your time. By the time you feel where I have been, I am the fault beneath your skin. I stole a man's strength for the span of a breath, turned his own miracle back on his chest. I borrowed his fire, I wore it with ease, then left him to drown in the sound of his knees. I slid through the seam of a half-spoken prayer and lived for a moment inside what was there. His thoughts stayed distant, his fear stayed clear, but all of his choices bent sharply to hear. First skill, then will, first dream, then name. Once I touch the mind, nothing returns the same. I take what the cracks let in. I slip where the laws grow thin. A face, a step, a secret thread, a living pulse beneath the dead. You call it fate, I call it theft. A lockpick world with nothing left. By the time you know what might have been, I'm already wearing the shape you're in. Then came the flaw beneath the frame, the hidden hinge, the missing name, where time stutters once and the pattern bends, and cause forgets how consequence ends. I stole a second from a dying hour. I stole a title, a voice, a power. I stole the turn your future made, and lit my path with the debt you paid. No chain is sacred, no law stays whole. Once I find the crack inside the roll, one slip, one pause, one thin mistake, and all your heavens come awake too late. I take what the cracks let in. I steal till the stars grow thin. Your years, your place, your chosen key, the road that should have answered me. You call me false, I still remain the buried flaw inside the chain. By the time the heavens name my sin, I am the breach and what the cracks let in. Not king, not ghost, not God, not guide, just the hand the world lets slide. Not wrath, not storm, not blade, not plan, just the wound in the rules of man.